So today, as promised, I have a Q&A for you guys. So I'm just going to be having some war attacks in the background. I'm just going to jump right into it. So our first question here is from Gaming with James, and he asks, where do I live currently? So I'm actually in Michigan right now. I move around now and then, but I'm currently in Michigan. Then he asks, what made me play Clash of Clans again? So this is a little more of a complicated answer. I always kind of wanted to do YouTube on Clash, and I never really got around to doing it. And so I actually have a year off of all real, like, I guess, important work and crazy things going on in my life right now. So I feel like this is the only time for me to that I'll really have time to sit down and do something like this. And I thought, why not give it a try and see where it goes? Also, on a more personal level, sometimes I get into these moods where I have, like, a ton of energy and, um, kind of blurt out a lot of random stuff. And so I was in Discord. We have a big Discord server for Barbarian Party. And I was in one of those moods and I started rambling how I was going to revive the clan and make it better than ever and all this stuff. And I kind of calmed down after like an hour, and had to go back and chat after I got everyone all hyped up, and I was just like, guys, I don't know about this. I don't know if I really want to revive the clan. And then everyone's like, no, it's happening. You're doing it. So now I'm here. And I do play Clash Royale. I actually have one video on my channel about it. I don't play very much. It kind of tilts me. I don't like it as much as Clash of Clans, but there'll be some Royale content now and then, but it definitely won't be a focus of this channel. So our next question is from Carpizo. I don't know, I'm probably going to butcher like half these names in this video. And his question is, if I play MOBA games like Dota 2 or ML, I don't know what ML is, but I've heard of Dota 2. I've played League of Legends before when I was like 15, but I didn't really have time to get into it because I had maybe 4 hours of free time every week when I was 15 for reasons. I didn't really start having free time until I was older, and by then I was in a Clash, so I never really touched mobile games. They were fun when I played them, but I don't need another video game to suck my free time. I already spent enough time on Clash, so I probably won't touch them. Andrew R1 asks, can you play together with Cam slash Chris slash Clash with Cam? And probably, I haven't asked him yet, but essentially of course he's in my clan, so you'll see some of his attacks, and you'll see him in chat and my videos and all those sort of things. But something I do have planned is, since I'm entering a competitive esports league, I reached out to him and he will be on my team. Now, the wars are 5v5 wars, and there's 6 people on a team, meaning one person will sit each war. And he's a real busy guy, but hopefully I'll be able to get him into those wars. And my plan for those is that we have the whole team on Discord planning our attacks to get together. So hopefully I could get him on there at some point, and you'll hear him talking to me, and we'll be planning attacks and doing intense wars together. But I'm not going to promise anything because he's a busy guy, and maybe he'll be able to attack but not be able to voice. I haven't asked him yet, so I don't promise you anything, or say, oh, he'll be on here, and then not have him be here. But that's something I want to see, something you probably will see. That should be out sometime in August or something like that, because the league doesn't start for a while. But yeah, the answer is he will probably be on here, but I can't promise anything, I guess. Now we have 2 questions I'm going to answer at the same time. The first question is from the J42 guy, and he asks, what's your favorite town hall to play on? He says his is 8 or 9. Um, this has changed throughout the years. It used to be Town Hall 9 just because it was really the only town hall with like a lot of like variety at it. And then I'd say that was maybe like 2015, like early 2016. And then it became Town Hall 10 when I came back to the game in like, oh, I don't know, early 2017. Because Town Hall 10 was the most challenging. At that point I started to feel like Town Hall 9 started to get kind of easy, even in competitive wars, and I started playing a lot of Town Hall 10. And then after Siege's drop, I quit the game because I just it was just a game breaking update, and there's other reasons. That's a whole nother discussion to dive into. But after I came back to the game, I'd say right now it's Town Hall 13, just because I feel like Town Hall 13 is the most balanced and most fun. I don't quite know why, but I enjoy it the most. And so that brings me to a question by Tristan Lanning on what my favorite attack strategies at Town Hall 13. I would probably say Zap Lalo. I've always been an air attacker from the beginning of when I started doing a lot of wars. So Zap Lalo's kind of the go-to air hit for Town Hall 13, so definitely Zap Lalo. Our next question is from David Shin. He asks, "How long have you played Clash of Clans? Do you know Chris from real life? And if you do know him, how often do you meet?" So I have been playing Clash of Clans on and off since, oh boy, I think 2013. Yeah, 2013. So I've really been playing, I guess, 7 years. It's been very on and off. I mean, I took like 2 year breaks at certain points, but I downloaded the game back in summer of 2013, and I guess I'm still playing. And I have not met Chris slash Cam in real life. Um, we live on opposite side of the country, so you know. Our next question here is from XX Mueller, one of my clanmates, and he asks, "Another Q&A. Who's your favorite clanmate, and why is it Burn?" Very clever, Burn. I wonder where you got that one from. And now we have a question here from Arturo, and his question is, "Do I play Brawl Stars?" I do not play Brawl Stars. I have before. I used to play with Christian back in the day. It was fun when I played it, but that was when I was still back in beta. And then I got kind of tired of it. I wouldn't be against going back and revisiting the game, but I haven't touched it in, oh, I don't know, probably about 3 years. But I played it for a little bit, don't play it anymore. Moving on, we have a question from I Found You, and he asks, "Can you bring Dodo in your channel if he still plays Clash like you made a video of Christian?" So I probably can get Dodo on my channel. I'm really thinking about it. I still haven't decided because a lot of you really like the videos with Christian, and then a lot of you might not have any idea who these people are. But I'm thinking about it. He still kind of plays. Someone else is actually running his account currently. But I could probably still get a hold of him. I talk to him maybe like once a year. It's been a while, but I could definitely get him in if that's something you guys are interested in. So our next question here is from Pepeans, and he asks, "How did you find Barbarian Party, and do you think your life would be different if you never joined BNP, or if you never started playing Clash, and what are you studying in college?" So I found Barbarian Party because I was subbed to Cam. I think I subbed to him when he had around like 100,000 subscribers. And so I would watch his videos on Barbarian Party, and I was like, wow, that looks like a fun clan to be in, is what I thought of myself. Now, I didn't play a ton of Clash back then, but I had the clan bookmarked, and I had the feeder clan bookmark, Barbarian Parade, which was at the time Barbarian Parade. And so I said to myself, if I ever see the clan open, I'll join, because I was in a clan that was kind of boring at the time. And so I said to myself, you know what, if I ever see it open, I'll join. And then one day I just happened to be on my phone, saw it was open, and I joined. And my first war there was Barbarian Parade versus Barbarian Party. It was a 40v40 against the main clan, and it was probably the craziest war I've been in. If you don't know, the feeder clan kind of beat the main clan that war. And after my first attack, I was immediately promoted to the main clan, but I didn't make it actually into the clan until like a month later for reasons. But that's a story for a different day. And then ever since then, I've been there for the most part. And how do I think my life would be different? You know, it's really kind of hard to say because at the time when I started getting real into Clash, I had a lot of free time because I quit something that was previously taking up pretty much every single hour of free time I had during the week. And so I quit that. And so I just had a lot of time, and so I filled a lot of it with Clash, but I never really put like priorities like school, social life over Clash. And so as those things started to kind of ramp up, I've progressively played less and less. Now I have a ton of free time again, so I'm back. But how my life would have been different is, I don't know, because I never really put things aside for it. I mean, if anything, maybe I would have had a different hobby. Maybe I would have picked up a different game. Maybe I would have, I don't know, just sat down and watched Netflix or do some lazy stuff a little more often. I don't really know. But I'm glad that this has been an experience I've had. I think it's a very unique one that most people can't really say they had, and I got to experience what it's like to, you know, build a community like this, or help build a community like this, and essentially lead and help build a clan, a competitive clan, which is, you know, real exciting and rewarding. And what am I studying in college? So I actually just graduated last May with a major in math and a minor in computer science. So next up, we have a question from Depp Padilla, and he asks pretty much what's been going on in BNP these past few years. So I stopped playing 2 years ago, which was actually right around the time Cam stopped making Clash videos. So right before he stopped making them, we finished up a couple competitive war leagues, and then Sieges came out. Then I took 2 years break, and I was really busy with like my personal life, so I wasn't really on much. But from what I was looking in Discord, we were still competing in some competitive leagues and all that sort of stuff. Um, and the clan was still alive for about a year, year and a quarter, until the leaders decide to, take a break for a little. The other leaders besides me. I'm not the only person who runs the clan. And then, of course, recently I kind of got together and said, you know what, it's time to bring it back. So past couple of years has pretty much just been some competitive wars without me. I don't know. I don't even know if Cam was playing. I really just kind of like shut off my phone, shut off my Discord, and didn't really pay attention for 2 years. So this is me kind of coming out of it, and so I also really don't know what we're going on the past few years, but just some competitive wars and the usual minus me, minus Cam. But now everyone's back and the clan's back, so it's going to be an exciting time. Our next question is from Nooks. I can't pronounce that. And he asks, are you going to show slash build some good Town Hall 12 slash 13 bases? I haven't really decided because the thing is, once you put a base up on YouTube, if it's a good base, everyone's going to, copy it. And then if everyone copies it, everyone has it. And then everyone could friendly challenge it. So I feel like either I'd put a good base out there, everyone would copy it, and then it'd be kind of a waste because just everyone would have it. Um, but I know, like, for some casual people who just want a good base and, don't think that people are gonna. You think it's a small chance that the other clan's gonna have it. Maybe I'll post some. In fact, I think I'll post some at the end of our, like, competitive leagues when we're done using a bunch of our bases. I'll probably post some. And hopefully they don't get too popular. It sounds weird to not want to get that many views on those videos or that much attention. But I might post some, and hopefully the video stays a little low-key so you guys have some good bases. But it's something I'm thinking about, but I haven't quite perfected how I want to show it, I guess. Meaning, I don't know if I want to do like a base building video, show a couple bases, just focus on one base and how it works or what. But I'm thinking about it. I just haven't really like perfected the idea of it yet. Now we have a question from Matt Diamond asking, are the second clans going to be revived as well? And the answer is maybe. I don't know, some of them. So we actually already revived Barbarian Parody just because we kind of needed more space. We have a lot of people in the clan already and a lot of like other people who want to join the clan. So we made a second clan. I don't really think we're going to revive any of the other clans just because it's a lot of work managing all of them. So back in the day, we used to have Barbarian Party, and then we had 4 feeder clans. And I can tell you from personal experiences, because I led 2 of them, that it's a lot of work if they are going to be run correctly. Like anyone could kind of run a clan, but if you're going to run a feeder correctly, it's a lot of time. And if you're not going to run a feeder correctly, then you might as well not even make one. So the answer is, I mean, we revived one of them. The other ones we probably won't, but I guess I'll never say never. Who knows, but I really don't think we will. Next question is from Cameron Williams. And he asks, is it just going to be war attacks and no live attacks? No. So there's obviously going to be a lot of war attacks. In fact, most attacks I show on this channel are going to be war attacks. But I will be doing live war attacks, of course. And you'll get plenty of live action when I do the esports league because it's going to be an hour of live attacks between the 5 of us, which is going to be like me, Simon, Cam, a couple other people. So that should be some really exciting live action. I really think that's going to be one of my best series. So the answer is stay tuned. They are coming. In fact, I might even do some live attacks real soon. So our last 2 questions here are from both Alicia Hernandez and Professor Pumpkin. And it's asking what my real name is, how old am I, and where am I. I guess I said earlier that I'm from Michigan, and I think I said earlier that I just turned 21 recently. And my real name is actually Justin, but no one really calls me that on here. It's kind of weird. Someone calls me Justin on here. I actually kind of weirded out. I'll be honest though. Sometimes in public, if someone says Holden, I actually turn my head and look. It's gotten to that point. But you know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think I got every question. I might have skipped over some, but if I didn't answer your question, sorry. I tried to grab all of them, and then I had to, of course, upload, like, spend time editing the video. So that by the time this video is up, I answered every question on that video that was sent. If not, don't worry. I will probably do this some other time. I'm not sure when, but probably sometime way down the road. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.